Hey guys, that's Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I kind of wanted to go over, I saw this truck literally in the parking lot and it's literally the exact same setup to me. It's a 6-inch rough country lift. It's literally got the same exact grill, the tow mirrors. But the only thing that's different about this is a Lariat Sport. And so you can tell it's a Lariat Sport because it has the same grill as the STX. And they did that on purpose because this is an amazing grill. It actually looks like the what's it called, the Raptor grill. And this is actually stock headlights he has on here, so those are not aftermarket headlights. The tow mirrors, obviously I'm sure they probably either came with the truck or he probably added them on. But if you look at this truck, it's actually a magma color, so it's not black. And so at night it might look black, but I'm telling you, it is not. It's like a brownish tint to it. And so you can also tell it's a Lariat. Well, number one, it says Lariat on the side here. And in the back, it has the Lariat taillights with the bliss, and that is like the coolest taillights ever. So whenever I talk about guys getting different taillights, I'm talking about getting those taillights. Those are the taillights that I want. These taillights, not a fan of, but when you look at these trucks side by side, you know, you can't really tell that mine would be a base model XL and then this would be a Lariat unless you get inside the truck. And that's kind of the reason why I set this truck up the way it is, right? I have all the color matched, body colored, you know, door handles and everything. It's just like the Lariat here. So when I take a step back and you're like, well, these two trucks are literally identical, but his truck is probably 20 grand more than me. And I parked like an idiot, but yeah, just wanted to kind of take a video as I saw this in the parking lot. And hopefully if he's watching this video, man, you know, shoot me a message. I'd love to collab with you and kind of figure out the mods you have done to your Lariat, man. And I love the wheels. You got the 35-inch tires on him, and then he's got the Hard Rock. Those are the Hard Rock, maybe Gunner, I'm not sure, but they're the black and milled. I mean, just the black 35 12.5 20 wheels. And I'm sure the offset is probably less than mine. Now, one thing about his that's different is he has a small little fender flare right there, as you can kind of see, versus mine does not. And if I look from the back, the side here, if I just look on the corner here, it's probably a -18 offset. See the poke right there? Not too much. And mine's a -22 offset, so it's definitely going to stick out a little bit more than his, as you can see. But it could be swayed because of his fender flares. And there's the little tiny fender flares you see right there versus mine are, you know, non-existent. And so this kind of truck comes stock like this, right? It comes stock with those taillights, stock with that nice exhaust tip, the headlights, the fog lights. I'm sure they're all LEDs. He probably has, like, obviously he has leather, he has the bliss, he has the power tow mirrors. The only thing he probably added was, unless you got it from the factory, was obviously the 6-inch lift with the 35-inch tires, the 20-inch wheels. Obviously he has the lights in the back. Obviously mine does not. He has a spray-in bed liner, and mine is a Pendoliner plastic bed liner there. But yeah, man, just wanted to kind of show you what this looks like when you compare trucks and you're like, man, I don't really know what I should get. Man, if you get the STX, you can make it look like a Lariat. Obviously the interior is gonna be a lot different, but I mean, my interior, guys, is looking almost like Lariat. You know, I got the leather installed. I got you know, some trim pieces, right? I got, you know, a center console. You know, the bass is going to be a little different. Obviously the speakers are not as good as the Lariat. I'm sure he has a nice digital cluster. He probably has a better steering wheel, probably a better screen. But overall, man, if you want the STX model, it's definitely a good bang for your buck, man. You can always install leather seats. You can always install better speakers, right? You can always color match your door handles and your B-pillars and your mirrors and everything. Now, the one thing about the STX is it does come with body colored bumpers and body colored grille. And one thing about the XLT, it does not unless you get the Sport. And so mine is the XL Sport, and then his is the Lariat Sport. And let me tell you, that grill is the coolest grill that Ford has ever created, man. I think this is an amazing grill, and I wouldn't change it out for any other grill, man. It looks like a Raptor grill, but it's a stock grill, and it looks so mean and so it looks amazing. Now, I'm sure his is either a 3.5 or a 2.7, and this is how I can tell, because when you look at my truck, the 5.0s have this 3 bars that go across like that, and the EcoBoost have the two lines that go down. That's kind of how you can tell. And then usually it'll say EcoBoost or something on the side here, but I'm sure he removed it, and so that's probably why you can't see it. But But yeah, it's looking sweet, man. FX4 off-road package. I'm sure he has the powered tailgate. He has the sliding glass mirror. Mine does not. So there's some subtle differences, but overall, when you look at it as a whole and you really didn't know, what, is this a Lariat or an XLT or an XL? Like, you really wouldn't know. And I mean, just like even the small things, right? Like I color matched this tailgate handle right here. And then if you look at his, this is also color matched. Like just the small things that I did to try to make it look as pristine as possible. I think I did a pretty good job with that. So kind of wanted to give an update of kind of what it looks like. I saw this in the parking lot. I was like, man, I got to park next to this and make a quick video. So we'll do a quick walk around in his truck. Hopefully, everything is fine. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I was, filming. I think it's a pretty sweet truck. But this is the magma color, and it's a pretty cool little color, man. Because when you put it in the sun, it's like a nice, cool, like brown, as you can see on top. And then when it's dark out, it's just like totally black. And obviously mine is the agate black, which is just like the gloss black. Now they do have a shadow black, but I'm not sure if they made that for my year. So here's like a quick side-by-side comparison of how they look. If you have any questions, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe, guys. I post new videos on the channel every single week. And yeah, tell me what you have done to your truck, and tell me, would you get the XL or would you get the Lariat? I kind of want to know. Other than that, guys, see you later. Peace.